Okay, here I am getting my steps in again, and I just wanted to talk about something in particular as I'm getting my steps in before I end the video. Usually these parts are quite short, and I plan to keep this one the same way. Right, very basically, I want to talk about the idea of time management, and I'm thinking that because I'm not doing it as much as I could be, that I'm never truly doing what I'd want to do on a daily basis in its entirety each day. I set a whole load of plans and things and tasks that I want to do that are of varying importance to me in my mind, and I'd want to do them all. And although I'm completely okay with that, it just seems like the price of doing that without having very clear timings as to when I'd want to do that from start to finish, from when I'd wake up to when I go to sleep, and also plan out when I'd want to sleep, is just not helping me out. So I think it's time for me to move on in that regard. I think I'll be moving on to a more obviously structured way of life, because it's meaning that I'm not as on top of doing what I want to do each day as I could be, and to an extent that would extremely benefit me. So I think I'm now going to be, without a doubt, moving on from a more unstructured way of life in which I'd impulsively go about doing things without planning out when I'd want to do X, Y, and Z. My way of life would be quite impulsive, and anything would go, which actually does explain why I go about my training in an unstructured way, in a fairly aimless way. I mean, so it's becoming more obvious to me as to how I can move forward, and I think I could use me consistently planning out when I'd want to do what I do for a month as my first checkpoint to really changing and improving my way of life, so that I can keep going in what I'd consider an ideal direction, very basically. So cheers to that. But as I say, due to storage, I think I'll leave it there, even though I have around about 7 more minutes worth of time that I could film for before the storage gets absolutely full. There's a whole load of videos I need to get rid of, and I'll do that eventually. So cheers to get it together in that regard, and I'm off. Peace. Well done me for finally figuring out how to how to live more ideally to a significant extent. Cheers. Right. Yeah, I'm really figuring it out. So well done me for that. And on that note, I'm done. Peace. Well done me.